Alright nerds, we are back for another beer review, and today we got a double feature brought to you by Westminster Liquor here in Lethbridge, Alberta. Two locations, one on the west side, one on the north side. Check the description below. I was in anew. The owner decided he'd partner up with me and give me some beer to try. So today we're going to do some Spectrum Christmas fun. This being the Spectrum Mint Chocolate Ale. Already opened. And this other one being, I don't know what I'll think about this one. I like mint and chocolate. They're a chocolate orange ale. Ale, it says. It doesn't say stout or porter. So I've never had these. I've never had any of their Christmas lineup. I think it comes in a mixer with two others. White chocolate stout and a milk chocolate a white chocolate one and a milk chocolate one. Maybe milk chocolate stout or something. Anyways, mint chocolate ale. Orange chocolate ale, brought to you by Westminster Liquor. We'll be partnering up with them a lot in the future. I think we're going to have a weekly feature with them. Anu's pretty cool guy, runs a really great business. Small liquor stores, bringing in tons and tons of more craft beer. He'll bring in just about anything you'll ask for. Super cool. We'll do more about them later. Let's get down to some beer drinking. All right. This will be the mint chocolate. I'm going to do them both in the same here, so... Well, I should have expected that, I guess, eh? It's an ale, after all. Look at that. Just hazy ale. Carbonated all to heck. Tons of carbonation. Golden body. One finger, white head. And then the orange. We'll just pour a little bit of that since we're going to give it a try. I'm not pouring a ton. We'll see what I think. And I'll share it. And again, same body, so you almost can't tell. Orange, chocolate, or mint chocolate. The mint chocolate's a bit ruddier, a bit more golden than yellow. If you can see that there. Oh my gosh, it smells like those chocolate mint candies you get in the little packets. What are they called? After midnights or whatever? Oh wow, that's really really uncanny. Okay, and then this is the orange, the chocolate orange. Yeah, and it straight up hits you with orange. So these are made by Spectrum Brewing in Vancouver. Spectrum's really weird. Not really weird. They're neat, I guess. Weird in a neat way. We'll go with that. They make beer for non-beer drinkers. They make no lagers. They make no IPAs. They do fruity beers, takes on drinks, like so they have a margarita goes sour. Okay, so which is really, really good. The margarita goes so they takes on classical cocktails, and they take sours, and they do fruity versions of drinks. So in this case, I guess not fruity, it's more like a festive. So they have their whole holiday pack. They have a sour pack. No ales, or no IPAs, no lagers, just non-traditional beer for non-drinkers. So kind of a neat company who's found a niche, and they are everywhere. So they're really, really good at flooding the market out here in Alberta. And you'll find these little cans everywhere. They come in at 5%, almost always. Sometimes lower on some of the sours I've noticed. Oh yeah, 5%. So there you go. Natural flavors, it says, and milk sugar. So I'm really curious what's enhancing, like what's making it chocolatey. It must be chocolate malts. If you know, please leave a comment below. I'm pretty sure it's just using chocolate malts and then some flavoring. Well, let's get at this. I'm really, really curious. It's weird. It's not what you expect, actually. You're really expecting mint chocolate to be in a stout body, a stronger body, a heavier body. This is super light. It's pretty sweet, so it's very like, it's an ale, right? It has a good amount of carbonation still. And then, yeah, at the back you get less pronounced strict chocolate and strict mint, but you get it at the back. Now, it could just be mixing in with lunch or whatever, but residue left from eating, but less pronounced, but still pretty tasty and very light, very, 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 very easy to drink. So this is for, like, I could see at Christmas time, and somebody doesn't like beer, but wants something familiar and something comforting and festive, and I think this would actually work pretty well. Yeah, it builds. It definitely builds. Some more chocolate that time. More mint that time. Like subdued. Subdued, mind you. Way. Yeah, the aroma is so much stronger, but that's interesting. We do some research, figure that out. Figure out why. That's what we do is to learn. I didn't want to do a whole bunch on these cans, a whole bunch of looking around before I got this on the air. I wanted to try these kind of natural. These would have made good blind bag beer reviews, because I don't know what I'd be thinking if I poured this and it smelled like mint chocolate. Yeah, way more pronounced, but it's subtle. It's nice. It's smooth. It's not jarring, and there's no like underlying coffee or espresso bitterness you get from the stout. So it's pretty enjoyable, and it's very, very palatable and very easy to drink. So if you were sitting at home and you're drinking a coffee stout, espresso stout, chocolate porter, whatever, say at Christmas, and have some of these in the fridge for the non-beer drinkers. They get to enjoy that experience right along with you, but without all the beer. This is still beery, it's still an ale, but it's without that harsh astringency from that you'll get in those kind of porters and sours. So something to think about as we approach Christmas. And it's nice. I'm going a bit lighter beer, considering I'm going to go on a 24-day journey of wild and wacky beers that I did not choose out for our advent calendar in December. Okay. So that is the mint chocolate. All right, let's get on to the orange now. Chocolate orange, I don't really like them. Like, little chocolate oranges, you hit them, they break apart into pretend orange pieces. I know my candy so well. I can just describe it so well. I know all the names. So again, this is more like shiny, more colorful, more yellow, bright. Carbonation's there for sure, but it's still carbonating really well, but not much of a head on it. So definitely more like almost lager-ish in that sense. But you do get the chocolate orange. Traditional holiday chocolate orange. You get that immediately on the aroma. The nose just picks it up. So I'm guessing, again, that'll be toned down. I hope the orange is more pronounced, the chocolate's toned down. That might be good. Or vice versa, if the chocolate's up and the orange is toned down. But it's not like real orange. It's not citrusy. It's manufactured orange. Remember that. It's like the orange in chocolate. So the orange candy taste, the orange candy smell, not mandarin or, blood orange or anything like that. Okay. Let's give this thing a whirl. Cheers. There's a bit of a journey on this beer. A bit of a journey. So it starts off really refreshing, watery, cool, sweet tinge. Rolls into the orange. But again, like the essence of orange. The essence of orange, not orange citrus. It's like taking the bite out of taking the bite out of an orange, not a bite, but take that citric acidic or acidity acidity. Anyways, the acid bite out of an orange. It's like that kind of sweetness. So more like a mandarin, actually. But then it rolls and you get that coffee chocolate kind of thing going on. Where all of a sudden it's like baking chocolate, dark chocolate bitterness. It's really, really interesting. I like their cans too. It's just very like, this is the orange one. The mint chocolate's like dark green. The margarita gose is like very light nuclear green. The peach sour is orange. It's all very like, it's so easily identifiable. And there's something to be said in the simplicity of the art of these cans that I like. Right? Just very easily identifiable. And some people do it the exact opposite way. Flying Monkeys that I did a few days ago, they do it the other way. They just go way out there, like boom. And then some do more toned down, repeated patterns, like these guys do, or Establishment does out of Calgary. So I'm going to give this another try now that I've let it sit and I've thought about it and I've talked about it. Yeah, it's really cool. It's very watery, if that makes sense. So it makes for a super light drink, but then you get that bite at the end. It's really interesting. So it's more like, it's almost like more like dark chocolate, or almost more like akin to the taste you get in a chocolate porter, where you get that bite, you get that bitterness, you get that almost like roastiness at the very end. And that's what I'm getting from this one. Wrong one. This one. So that's what I'm getting from that. It's really interesting. It starts off fairly inoffensive, fairly plain. Yeah. Hey, so the question is, would I buy these? I would buy the mix pack to have at home. And I would use these beers as beer for not beer drinkers. You could share, you'd share it with them, go along with them. Would I drink 12 of these in a row? Probably not. Not because they're bad. They're actually pretty good. They're just not the kind of beer I'd buy or drink repeatedly. Obviously, if I'm going to sit at home, I'm going to drink beer like IPAs or stouts generally, porters, right? Something I want to drink, especially it's going to be IPAs almost always. I do a lot of sours. The wife likes sours. And as it gets colder and wintry and blustery like it is today, it's nice to have thicker beers, warming beers, not freezing cold, not hot bite or not too juicy. But these are really good. I've had the white chocolate before, and I've not had, I'm pretty sure it's the hot chocolate one. So I've tried them almost all of them now. If you've tried them, let us know in the comments below. Thanks to Anu at Westminster Liquor in Lethbridge, Alberta. One's on just off 13th Street North on 5th Ave, and the other one's on the west side. I can't remember the exact address. It'll all be in the description below, the address for both shops. Definitely check them out. They have a really good craft beer selection. They're starting to do lots of singles, which is awesome. More people need to do singles. I get it, like, people just want to buy packs. But if you're going to experiment on random craft beer, why not break up a couple 4-packs and throw them in your fridge and, well, you see, or these combo packs, see what people think of them. I think people can hit a really good market. There's a few other stores I've been to in town that do none. It's a little disappointing because as a reviewer, I just want one beer at a time anyways, generally. If I'm going for a 6-pack, I know what I want, or a 4-pack, I know what I'm looking for. I rarely have to shop. I might pick up something new. But now that I'm doing all these reviews, it's nice to have singles. And Anu at Westminster was awesome enough to get me these. I have another one from him from Town Square, a New England IPA. And then probably every Wednesday I'll be getting beer, and we'll be putting them up. And if I can figure out good live streaming lighting, I'll be doing that. My computer is just huge, but I could probably stream on the laptop. I just have a giant monitor, and it sheds so much light. So it's really, really hard to have it on. But I'll figure something else. Maybe I'll do Westminster Wednesdays. I can do them live. A little live fun for you. And I can start figuring out some programs. Steve Jaguar at Beer Native was lucky or was generous enough to share with me. Anyway, so this was Spectrum Ale. This is Spectrum Ale. Spectrum Beer Company from Vancouver. Mint chocolate ale, a chocolate orange ale. Thank you, Westminster, again. Please leave comments below what you thought of the video, what you thought of other videos, what you think of this beer, what you think of weird beers. Give us a thumbs up, as always. Helps with the algorithms. I think they're hard to figure out. Hit the bell for notifications. And please tell all your friends about it. And please keep checking us out here on Fermented Nerds. And, of course, at Fermented Nerds on all the social medias. All the socials, as the kids say. Except TikTok. We're not on TikTok. Nobody wants to see any of us dance. Stay tuned for other projects. Stay tuned for more reviews. All kinds of fun stuff coming here on Fermented Nerds. And with that, I am Wally, and I am out.